Alright, moving along. Okay, some of the other snow brushes they have in their arsenal, alright, they have what they call the SubZero Avalanche. It's a 54-inch heavy-duty snow plow, and I mean, it is by far, I think, one of the top snow brushes in their line. Tested it out, and it works really good. Again, the way the head is designed, it's designed for, like I said, getting through the heavy ice. It's got a good, hard plastic base, okay? And you're not going to break this blade, okay? I mean, I've seen people take this, this particular version, and they're beating on the ice, okay? And don't do that because it will break your window, okay? But it has a good hardy base for getting the ice and the ice removal. And what's nice about it, it does extend out to 54 inches. It has a foam handle, so you're not going to be grabbing onto the base here like I am, and it's kind of cold, you know. You push the button down, it extends open, okay? All right. You push the button here on the end, and it opens up this way, okay? Now it's got a little tab right here. Now what's nice about this head, you got your traditional snow brush on one side. On the other side, you have a replaceable blade made out of foam, okay? Like a squeegee, the same as the snow broom, where you can take it and run it across your vehicle. And you can see that, okay? Absolutely taking it right down to the bare metal, okay? Without scratching your paint finish, okay? I like that. That's good. All right, they have their foam handle snow brush, okay? Your basic snow brush, which I like. You know, it's a nice handy little brush for small jobs. For example, you have a compact car. This is the kind of brush I like to have in a compact car. I keep it in there year round. A lot of people do too, you know. I say that's why we have trunks a lot of times you put stuff in your trunk and they get lost, you know. It's like, ooh. But yeah, they're a good brush, you know, for doing light duty work. Very, very efficient for clearing snow from a vehicle, okay? Now, the one thing we talk about safety, okay? You want to make sure that you get your wiper blade, okay? The wiper blade, what I always do is instead of coming on an angle like that, because that's going to damage the blade, you want to come straight down, okay? Into the blade, and then you're going to loosen the blade up, okay? And then what I do is I use the ice chisel to remove the ice. Alright, I don't go too hard, alright? But you can see how the ice chisel is working. As I go forward, the ice chisel is going to throw the ice and snow away from the direction that I'm clearing the window. Look at that. More efficient, okay? And instead of it just kind of going like this and just laying there, okay? It goes up here. The blade, I like it because the blade is throwing the snow away from the direction that I'm moving. Alright? Look at that. That is... Oh look, we have snow crystals inside the window. How cool is that, huh? That is so cool. Okay, moving along to the next one. Again, I showed you a little bit ago the snow blade. It's called a crossover only because the crossover, it's arched. Okay, it allows you to conform to the contour of the window. All right. With a straight blade, as you can see, a straight blade is going to take you out to that corner, and it's going to miss that corner. All right. The contour wraps around that window. Now here we have on this particular, they call it an ice crusher. The reason they call it an ice crusher, it's got a compact end on here, okay? It's a little bit smaller, but it's designed to eat and chisel its way through ice. You're going to be using a small one first, okay? On heavy, thick ice, okay? And then you're simply going to turn it to this side here, where you're just going to use it to move the ice away, okay? It has a brush, foam handle, very, very durable, okay? And of course, they have the compact ice chisel, snow removal tool for your window. Again, it's got a foam grip handle, which I just love that, okay? And most importantly, they have the ice scraper mitt. All right, as you can see in my hands, the temperature here now is about 12 degrees, and yes, it is cold, okay? They have these ice mitts. And folks, I don't care who you are, if it's nasty out, wind chills are real low, you know what, use them, okay? They're going to keep your hands from getting frostbite. And in some cases, you're going to be out here for maybe 20 minutes cleaning, maybe even longer, okay? You know, so the ice scraper mitt absolutely comes in handy. It's going to keep that active hand warm while it removes the snow from your vehicle. Now, what we're talking about here, okay, in closing, I want to remind people, next week we're going to be covering the safety kits, the winter safety kit that the company manufactures, all right? SubZero has a fantastic kit. You know, you buy it, everything you need for winter emergencies is in that kit. And I can't emphasize, everybody should have one in their vehicle. I don't care where you are. It's not just a winter kit to say winter. It could be utilized year-round, okay? And next week we're going to be covering that in detail. But folks, again, please, don't get caught off guard, okay? You're traveling in the winter. As we found out up in New York, around a lot of people were stranded, okay? You want to make sure you have your emergency kit with you. You want to make sure you have proper snow removal tools. You want to make sure you have cleats. You want to make sure you have tire chains. Because I'll tell you what, man, I'm just telling you, you know, what if you're stuck out there for 24, 48 hours and they can't get to you, okay? Make sure you have extra blankets. I always carry at least 2 or 3 blankets. I carry extra clothing. Of course, I have a truck, okay? But even in the car, we have blankets, we have flashlights, we have hand warmers. I don't take a chance, all right? Because you never know what could happen, all right? And maybe you don't need it, but what if you come across somebody who has gone off the road into a snowdrift, okay? And they need that emergency attention, that emergency first aid. Folks, please be considerate of your neighbor and yourself, your family. Get that kit, get it installed today, all right? Showcase here today some snow products that can be used efficiently, and the products are really made great, okay? They are well made. This is from Hopkins Manufacturing, and they have a large variety of snow brooms, snow brushes, and we're going to be covering a few of them today. All right. I like this because it'll extend out to 50 inches, and as you can see, it's curved. Now the curve feature is nice because your window is curved, all right? So when you're trying to get snow off your window with a straight wand, okay, or straight snow brush, it will be like this, and it'd be kind of hard to get that angle out there. So with the snow brushes from the company here, okay, you simply push the button down, okay, and it opens up the brush. It extends it up to 50 inches. It has a brush on the end. You simply push the button and you can rotate it, okay? Kind of hard to do with one hand. There we go. So I can rotate that. Now, as you can see, it's curved, okay? So I can easily take the brush out across the window to the other side with no problem at all. And you can see how that curve feature on that broom works really good. Okay, I'm brushing the snow off the window. Now, there's not much snow here. We just got maybe, you know, just a dusting. It's snowing now. But on the other end of the snow brush here, it has not just your typical base for scratching ice, but it has like these edges here, which are really good. They dig into ice. If you have ice buildup on the window, these edges right there will dig in to the ice, chipping it away a lot easier. It has a hole in the middle for storage purposes, and these baffles right here allow for the blade to be more rigid and more sturdy. It also acts as a deflector. So when you're shaking the ice off, okay, when you're taking the blade across the window and you're pushing on the ice, okay, it's going to build up, right? Well, then with the force of your action going forward like that, it's going to throw the ice up in the air and away from the window. So it acts as a nice deflector tool.